back, everyone. Back at Rogue Trader. Okay, it's been a couple of days. Okay, we were. Oh, that's right. We were here at this lab, weren't we? What's this? Another journal. Oof. Okay. Child's influence on psycho-emotional state of various representatives of the Imperium. Lowborn male, acute stress, majority perish of blood loss within a day due to the inability to hold the discharge of ocular secretions, tears, and the body's subsequent replacement of these secretions with the connective tissues of its internal environment. Did they literally cry their eyes out? The individuals with the greatest resistance to the sacred child's resonance died several chronoturns later. Extensive wounds in the abdomen, presumably inflicted by the jagged piece of metal. Death was caused by strangulation with the subject's own intestines. The subject's final shouts exhibited concerns over abominable tentacles and void worms, hallucinations ascribed to their own internal organs. Well, who is this fucking child fucking everybody up? Kind of chaos thing. Love on female. Oh no, this is a navigator thing, isn't it? And that shit at the beginning was about the child. Test subjects died within an hour of entering the laboratory adjacent to the child's chambers. Most had their tongues bitten off, the jaws badly dislocated. Some test subjects lacked the physical strength to separate it from the rest of their skull. Death, severe head injuries caused by impact on the walls or the floor. Okay. Paralyzed patient who lost the ability to speak. Deteriorating, tingling sensation in deteriorated tissues. Subject smiled and started humming. Then attempted to address the servant reporting food. But the conversation was prohibited due to the servant's lack of a tongue. So, perked up when someone came to visit the child. Effective offspring, blah blah blah. That was unfit for studying. Okay. Mutation of tissues required for installation of the augments. Overall feebleness of mind. As this subject made the child's actions for 3 days. Fourth day, the child became upset after hearing the news about the untimely demise of Amos Cantuary, an officer of a personal guard. As a result, one of the test subjects peeled away several layers of tissue from her face and died from the result of a massive heart attack. The last surviving test subject was executed for attempting to contact the child. Okay. Sounds like this child is having tantrums. Yes, one of the things we picked up says grind this down and the crystal, and that's only useful for making paint.
Well, what do we have here?
Yeah, talking about these data crypts. Got the information about these once I get that paint thing. It was only good for paint for the child or something. I'm guessing as we won't be back here, I won't do it. So that's those 3 done. Okay. Now I've got 4 things. That goes out into there. Info. It was the... What's the file you're back in? Samples. Okay, don't put the black water with the adamantine dust. There's a lowborn, 100 flesh. So, OH or 4OH. That one. Do that there. And it's adamantine dust. Not the black water. It'll be either that or that. Acid or biogel. And flesh. Okay, no. No. Flesh sample. Okay. It's these three and one of those. What does this one say? This one. Corrupted flesh. Crystals. Don't use acid. More basic. Don't use acid. Water. Okay. What do you want? Okay. So there's 41 okay, the dust and the flesh. Now is that also with biogel or with the acid? There's something more with that. This says don't use black water, so use the acid. But adamantine. That could be there as well though. That's probably for this. Well, let's try these variations. Too fast. Catalyst flask. Reagent flask. Anything?
This could be an opportunity.
Elixir of warp neutrality. Grants immunity to warp damage and inflicts a -10 penalty to fellowship, but the user can't deal warp damage until the end of combat. I wonder what use that can be for. But that one was right then, I take it. So, with this variation. But okay. With that. Fingers crossed.
What a peculiar thing.
Adaptive antidote. Grants immunity to toxic damage and inflicts -10 to toughness. Okay. I won't do any more because it's a little unstable. Backwater. I don't have any. I've got that. don't have a... I've got that, I guess. Let me try dust. Oh, who's done? Well, people have leveled up. How the hell have people leveled up? I think that's for the paint for the child. Might come in useful. It's got law warp 45, 30. I could use it for now. Don't really want to be going to law warp though. Willpower. That's not bad actually, that's plus 6. I'm thinking the navigator we get should have law warp, but they probably have a bonus to it anyway. Okay, should I do the level up now? Could do. Yes, open up my notes, plans. This is now on to level 6. And jinx there. So here. Focus on more than possible. I do want this person to be the focus. I do want this person. I want another officer to do that. I want another officer to do that. So, what was the other one I was looking at? More than possible. In a few days. Or should I have done Psalms of Heroes instead of Jinx before? Yes. That's not that great at the moment. We'll get later. More than possible. So I've got to bring it down against plus 1 AP. I use that a lot. If they finish the extra turn using this ability with 0, they also have 6 direct damage. Oof. So is it worth it? Possibly. Is that me doing it? Do I suffer 6 direct damage, or does the target? Hey? What? No, I don't know. Did it anyway. And fellowship or willpower? Willpower's good for Psyker. Fellowship's good for everything else. Hey. Have a lord. You are doing sworn enemy. What's the target gaining 10 plus double toughness? 12, 22% armor, and 2 plus strength bonus. 6 damage on melee attacks against the target. If the target attacks the warrior, it gets an extra action point. that and athletics. I think because nobody else is getting athletics. Argenta. I got that sniper rifle. I'm really proud of it. Doing well. Just want to be agility and a dash. See? Gives you your initiative, dodge chance, and also what's that position? And a dash. Move around for free, and no attacks of opportunity. Okay. Hopefully to get those line of sight long snipes in. And a dealer. Knights of Excellence. And damage and +2 armor pen. Okay. And intelligence here or willpower? Willpower. 70? Oh no, 65 then, she wasn't. Oh no, 70. Okay. That done? Save. No, I should have really saved beforehand. I should get into the habit of saving before level up. Does this lady cast use navigator? They all just lost their minds. Please don't kill me. Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay. Those vats.
Let us not dawdle.
Past extension of reagents says your nostrils and broken glass crunches underfoot. Somebody wanted to destroy the laboratory or find something.
I always keep my options
Oh,
open.
this was that big battle, wasn't it? Okay. Yes, I've got the control rod now, haven't I? That's what it was. I'll have to all the way over here. Let's get back through here.
Is there money to be made?
What the hell was that? A trap there.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
I don't trust this fella. Alec looks a little better. His tangled hair is now neatly braided, his wounds are tightly bandaged, and some healthy colour under the scales on his cheeks. He dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you bought the activation rod as well. Remember, every second of hesitation might cost my mistress her life. Sarah suddenly cocks her head and drives her nails deeper into her shoulder. Then she starts moving to the crossroads. The two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks so poor and flimsy they fall at the slightest touch, one hiding a blind man, another a traitor. He's a traitor. The accursed eye is the navigator's third eye, or one of the symbols of chaos. Tell me more. What paths? I can't say. One is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most. Okay. Who is who? Who do you see behind the masks? My whispers are giggling nastily. They will not speak, the naughty little things. They say that tearing off the masks is your concern. Thank you, I didn't understand a single word. Thank you. It's clear. He nods, tiredly, and glances at Felek at the corner of her eye. This stage has enough problems without your sorcery, Psyker. waves the deal off and looks at you expectantly. I've got some questions, because we read some things about only 2 people initiate the auto-destruct. He is one, and in another report, the other person who could do it, the keeper, was with their child, or didn't leave someone's side. You think they're worth the life of my mistress? Here's the child mentioned in the documents and reports found on the station. You meddled with something that should have been left alone. Folds his arms and shakes his head disapprovingly. The child is what the station's servants call Lady Cassia. For the commoner's dirty mouths must not sully her name by uttering it. You see, it's not beneficial for all servants to have their vocal organs altered. Some prove to be more useful when they're still able to speak. The madmen, I thought, were convinced that we were the traitors. Gives an indifferent shrug. That's why they unsay. Will you really heed the ramblings of retainers who dare to raise their hand against the scions of the bloodline? Hold on. Didn't read that, did I? What's going on? Hang on. Just checking OBS. The servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened on the station. Most corpses are discovered were unarmed or feeble. Did you really think mere servants could plan a coup? Senior officers are just as guilty. Half my guards butchered one another because they suspected treason. As for the real culprit, the coup was staged by those closest to the mistress. Destroying the shuttles, shutting off the power, disabling the security systems. Too many things require special access available only to the keeper of the station. As I'm sure you're aware, there are 2 keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. Theobald Orselio, the demented old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and the power. And also the one to blame for the woes that have befallen Eurac V and our noble line. I listened to a recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You were very lenient toward them, purposefully neglecting the security protocols. I remember that. Writings, yeah. I was lenient, that is true. And in the end I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around us. The insurgents have left almost nothing of my home. He spits out the last few words with particular bitterness. I saw the security captain's report. Only the keepers have access to the station's systems, but Theobald stayed with it at his side the entire time, cannot have initiated the self-destruct protocol. That's what I said. Which means he did it before the report was filed, or maybe after, or... His stern face twisted in disgust. You dare suspect me of what happened? The one who's going out of his way to preserve what little there is still left? By the God, Emperor, you'll keep those slanderous accusations to yourself. In the flies, I'm certain that you're the one behind this coup. He nods wearily. I suppose it's time to remove my mask. Well, that's what she said. Congratulations, you got me. But did you really expect me to be sincere this entire time? To welcome you with open arms, an ally of Tisiphone and her monster? The cursed child who has tormented the navigators of House Orselio for years. Don't make me laugh. If you arrive to help her completely destroy your house, I can't let that happen. What are you babbling about? I know nothing of this Tisiphone or monsters of any kind. You do not? He hesitates for quite a while. In that case, accept my sincere apology for the deception of my earlier behaviour. I had no intention of making an enemy of von Valancius here, nor destroying the station that served as my home for many years. It left me no choice. I cannot even imagine what monster lurks in the upper chambers. An evil, a plague, a pestilence on our bloodline, seeks to destroy House Orselio from within. What I remember, the navigator families are all like massively inbred and zealous genetic purists. And Theobald and his followers, just mindless fanatics, serving this evil. Lady Cass is a sign of a merciless tyrant. It is not her relation to Tisiphone that's terrifying. She's a monster whose powers drive servants insane in mere turns. A cursed child who can kill a navigator from Marcello bloodline with just a look. I alone managed to get close enough to her over the years. She lowered her guard and trusted me. At long last I rid my house of the curse. This is the truth. Your cursed child agrees to become my navigator. I'm glad you rid you of this burden. You don't understand, this is... He stops mid-sentence and makes a brief pause, then nods to himself. You're correct, this may work. It is certainly possible. You don't need this charm. He hands you a precious stone without a setting. Its luminous surface remains cold to the touch, no matter how long you hold it in your hand. If you manage to press it against the master's skin, whether by force or by guile, the baleful influence of her powers will recede. You'll be able to take her and leave the station. I don't trust her. I don't trust him. Might kill her outright.
Keep your wits about you.
Well, I should have just killed him then. Pale figure with unnaturally long limbs stands with her arms raised, her hands deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her dishevelled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. Only now do you notice the third eye of the young woman's forehead, hidden by her jewelled ornament. When your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. As the otherworldly creature's gaze slides over you, your entire core shudders in terror. Flashes of past warped nightmares re-emerge from the shadows of your memory and paralyze your will. You gasp for air and terror, drowning under a crushing wave of pain. You cannot catch your breath. Hot tears burn on your cheeks. Why has this happened? Why is it happening to you? Why do you feel so lonely and so much pain? Do these feelings even belong to you? The ear emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Ow, 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 as if my own little powers weren't low enough. Someone's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Heresy. Argenta looks at the tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head, and her white hair veils her face. Sanctified, Jesus Christ. Lady Cassia, I'm here to help you. Please calm yourself. I don't trust that stone. This is an outright killer. She weirdly shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound, something to both a sob and a howl with a small wounded animal. What is happening? Is somebody calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you? General Sir Von Valances, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Her knees are settled over her features and she nods cautiously. Pardon my manners, General Sir. I did not expect to make such gracious acquaintance in such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Theobald or Celio, a heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby erupts into low sobs. His eyes swollen from crying dart desperately around the room, as though the veil of ignorance has been ripped away from them. The child, Lady Cassia, where are you? Said the child, throne preserve. Be the blind man then. Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. The old man shifts from his face to you. It is threaded with jet-black veins, and his bulging milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. A sickly sweet scent soaks your nostrils, as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you. One wrong move will bring the wrath of House of Celio down upon your head. Shout, Lord Captain, this one's so deranged it's making the whispers shriek like crazy. You might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of a dynasty is a grave event, esteemed, whoever you are. Abelard places a hand on his weapon. At present, I'm trying to determine what has happened on Eurac V. And grant you do not look like pirates, but covered in the riches of a wrecked station, or like scoundrels in FedEx service. So who are you? To the master von Valancius, rogue trader. Another rogue trader on Corner Galaxy? How interesting. Your kind always making appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful. So, House of Celio will now ask service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer that. Think on it. You make yourself an ally and enemy out of our house today. You decide. I want to know what happened between you and Felic. Felic is my wayward student. He came to Eurac V as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child. To revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss. To pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. This idea was not bound to pay his duties to the legacy of the greatest of our novators, Testiphone or Celio, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy, the renegades clouded his mind, sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child has come of age, taken up the novator's throne. Patriarch and matriarch. Choose a side, a murderous traitor or a lawful scion of a noble house. Theobald speaks these words softly, looking at the unconscious young woman with reverence. What's the curse has taken hold of everyone in this room? Yes, you don't understand the sacred gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the will turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Testiphone. She is the heir of House of Celio. And they call me dangerous in my witchcraft, the dear mutters under her breath. What service do you ask of me? What glimmers the navigator's milky eyes? Save the sacred child, take her away from the station. I fear I do not have long left. A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's chin. He wipes the mutated blood brusquely away from his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement must be causing him unbearable pain. Save the child and deliver her safely to Regent Aranto, head of House of Celio and the Koronus Expanse. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort. I know we came here for a navigator, but after seeing everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this girl. That guy's almost dead, and the other guy I don't trust. Magenta looks at Cassio, and a painful furrow appears on her brow. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. You're talking as though you expect to die here. He shrugs indifferently. My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felic inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Raise the throne, slowly enough to see that the child is taken care of. Felic said that the child is a monster, a legacy of tyranny that must be wiped out. And you believe him, after everything he has done to the station. Medical wishes to dispose of the heir and take the reins in his blood-stained hands. Do not disparage Lady Cassie's good name. The child was the oldest and most innocent creature in this entire station. You need help. There's a Medicare on my ship. No, I'm the keeper of Eurac V, and I'll punish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. Okay, I believe I've made my decision. Please share your thoughts. Perilous is a true monster. Let's do away with them together. He dips his head in favour of the proposition. Allies are always welcome, even temporary ones. I will revive the child, do not be alarmed. The power of House of Seleucia will help us destroy our enemies and shield us from Perilous navigator forces. But you, rest for a time before the battle.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I'll save that here then. Talk to him again. Or we'll just go out. Where's Felix? Here's all stones. Goods over there. Of the steel.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
But no one appears to be living in the cage. Somebody still filled the trough with dried fruit and fresh water. Nobody? No one. As if the painting was rendered by several different hands, the timid and certain lines are interlaced with rough and furious strokes, come together in arcane shapes. What the paint is for from that beach you want. That. Blasphemous litanies. Luxurious feast was left untouched. There's the bookcase. Lady Navigator's private library is brimming with essays, novels, and personal accounts on the trailblazers and explorers of the Imperium. She likes her own fiction, then, I take it. Guess if she's grown up in complete isolation from reality.
I always have a backup plan.
It's going to be like that anyway. Let's talk to Theobald again. Well, this may be an alliance of convenience. This may be an alliance of convenience. We shall follow you. Alright then, let's go. Don't kill Felix. Let's go fuck him over. Got some allies with me for the fight at least. That time we paid those who betrayed our house. Come. Oh, traitor. You treasonous worm. I knew I should have killed you. This is enough, boy. You betrayed the child, our house, and Tisiphone herself. Surrender. This Tisiphone sounds like a bad piece of work as well. I'm the saviour of our house, and I'm prepared to pay the ultimate price. Kill them. There. Himself. There's probably more.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Death to his enemies!
We've got 4 this side. 1, 2, 3. This side. Right. Get into position. They're all ranged. So go there. Unavailable. I can't do it there. You can. Yeah. Or get Argenta into a central place and just surround it. He's going to get killed. Endeavour, come behind. Abelard, go here. Therefore, she has the most camaraderie. Do I have camaraderie yet? It's not later on, do I? Yeah, I do have camaraderie. Does that? Not for the moment. After I started already. So now if I look at Argenta, camaraderie should be pretty high. Or it's good vision, what's that? Wow. Soon. Is that because of this place or something? Just now, 7% more damage, so 27% more damage. So, first of all, voice of command, Argenta. Plus 6 temporary hit points as well. Two people going before me. Sario's going next. Not doing anything at this point.
I won't compromise my principles.
One of my free officer turns, I think. Nice. I'll take that. Hit my own person.
On it.
Abelard as well. Turn. That'll be it. Not an Argenta. That's 95%.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's get the gun going.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Till the damage I'm getting here. I get minus 10 as well. Minus 45 because of Agent's perception, plus minus 30 because of the las gun. I get plus 10. Didn't get crit. 1% chance for crit. So, their camaraderie plus 60%. Fucking hell, it's huge. More momentum. There we go.
Duty prevails.
Not an idea. Let's get forewarning
On it.
hard.
Will do.
Pathetic. Psychic Schumann? Yeah.
Anything else? What an unfortunate turn of fate.
It was indeed an unfortunate turn of fate. Oh, shotgun. That's the most difficult person dead.
I'll make it happen.
Oh shit, fair level. Why
If
not?
not me.
I'm gonna have a lot. Can you charge up? Oh,
Victory
yes.
is imminent.
And
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
doing the job. We should have done that at the start.
I will do my duty.
Good dodge for an old man. Blind old man. Oi! Fucking shot a deer. Shoot you. These are fucking insane. Is she an officer? Just cast bring it down. So then, what can you see? See that?
This is unacceptable. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I will not!
No. I'm already used to this turn, I guess. No, no, we're in turn 2 now. Yeah, thank you. What am I going to do? Is that over here? There's a guy there, and guy here, guy there. I'm going to do it.
Not this Scryer's job. No can do.
Right.
Will do. Be gone.
Kill him then. Can I see him from there? How about him? Going to the right weapon, might be able to see him. Let's see from there. 26%. 20% times 4.
I'll see to it personally.
Bollocks. Oh, I should have done Finest Hour.
I'd rather not. At your beck and call. On fewer tongues.
Why did I
Oi!
not see this?
Fucking... Is that the same guy? Fucking shooting a deer in the back. Fucking shoot him.
Try to die with grace.
Now, this is your burden, child. Survive. Return to the fold of your house as your destiny demands.
Theobald coughs up bluish blood. The armor plate on his chest is perforated in a few places. There's a tangle of metal and viscera where his abdomen ought to be. And the navigator's pale eyes find Cassia quietly rasp. I thought he was blind.
No! Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze! Wake up! Your mistress is giving you an order! Do you hear me?
Cassia looks at the navigator's body in bewilderment. You're overwhelmed with an inexplicable sense of loneliness and grief. If she's going to be on the ship, she's got to fucking sort that out. Can't have the whole crew going mental.
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Abelard salutes the fallen man.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
David brusquely wipes away her tears with pointed determination. I regret we had to meet under such circumstances.
What need have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before.
She looks sorrowfully at her destruction around her.
What are you going to do to me? I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Eurac V is still full of people loyal to House Orselio.
Let's aid one another. Become a navigator and I shall restore you to House Orselio at the earliest opportunity. Why are you being such a fucking... Who on arse about this? No, because that could be traitors there. You can secure new servants when we're out of here. She ponders the words for a short while.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Jesus Christ, emo much. Okay, she's leveling up. We have Cassia. Oh, she's an officer. 2 ranks available. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got finest hour. Courage. Not that great. And persuasion. Not brilliant. Anyway, rank 5. What? I guess because she's a navigator. And ignore the officer stuff. Of the navigator stuff because they're so OP, just like they should be. Mastery of time is the one I want. Whenever a creature in combat gains an extra turn, the navigator gains a stacking +5 bonus to roll power until the end of combat. And because of all the extra turns we get with officers, and she's an officer herself, quickly go up. Very quickly go up. And to the next level we have seize the initiative. first, always. Turn order. Yeah. At the beginning of combat, the officer gains an extra turn. You can only use officer archetype abilities, but now we can buff people and give them extra turns, which then goes back into that. And I think C's initiative counts as that as well. And willpower again, I guess. Yes. All done. Okay, now I was going to give her the law warp stuff, wasn't I? She has that already. She's on 35. 41. Yeah, navigator has +5 to it anyway. Armored body glove. What weapons does she have? She has a castigating staff. All enemies targeted by the navigator powers gain -5 to all this characteristics, and it stacks. Okay. That will quickly rank up. And range of 5. Yeah. So, better range on the last one at least. What's this? I can use as melee as well. Yeah, 14 damage. Okay. Ballistic skill shit, but she's only hit stuff with navigator abilities anyway. Right, let's loot everything. Oh, that might be good for Everhard. Oh, the Toby pattern lasgun. Better, worse? Normal lasgun. I'll give that to Everhard. Range 10. Range 2. Is that going to be worth it over that though? Knock back enemies when shot at effective range. It's 200 weapon though, isn't it? That's ranged, so I don't know. Having 2 range is bullshit, it's pointless. What's the other last gun? Adobe pattern. Yeah, it's one better. Who's going to use it the most? Oh, might be doing it. Same with dealer. You've got the sniper. I'll give it to you, but you're going to be using mostly navigator powers. I'm probably the weakest Psyker for the moment. Maybe that. How long have I been recording? 9 flies in this game. It's an hour already. Wow. Well, let's get back to the ship know-how.
Is there money to be made?
More loots. All the loots. The corpses were moored by force far beyond any mortal capacity. Faces twist and pain, and hands are fused with improvised. Oh, I've read that before. One of the older corpses. We've got all last guns for everyone now. Body gloves. That's good for him. Castigating 5, infusing 5. Let's talk about navigator again, +5, so it's the opposite of that. That's for buffing, and that is for damage and debuffing. That's good common. That's good for Argenta. Nice pioneer bracers. Every time the whale deals damage, that's what this is reduced. Targets. Whale deals damage to target's weapon skill. Okay. So, see what we can get for you. So give you the staff. Buffing. That's for you. That's still good. There's 7 to 12. Oh, ratified 2, 1. Same range, same ammo. Good damage. Single shot should be good enough there. And we've got these Toby pattern husbands. Look at ballistic skills 30, 45, 30, 30, 35. What about a +5 for? Oh, the cloak. And also we got some of these, maybe you. For Magenta. No, actually, resolve is better. Yeah, you've got logic. Smaller. And I've got nothing. Okay. Any other loot I've missed?
Keep your wits about you.
Map. Nope.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, we have a navigator. We need to get a Engineer and to find that Inquisitor psychic. I think. This is in cutscenes. Yes, it isn't. Oh, cold episode, is it? Oh, cutscene, right. It's a bit ostentatious. Let's pick this in. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual. If the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first. Your heart starts beating furiously, your breath comes short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of the sudden wave of unease. Yeah, she's got to control that. Without even looking at the Voxmaster, Cassie waves away. First, I wish to speak to the rogue trader, Perilous. She's got to sort out that attitude as well. But, of course, when you're ready for the ritual, please let me know. The attitude's got to go, bitch. Cassie sweeps a pensive gaze over Vigdis, then lowering her lashes slightly turns to you. What do you wish to speak about? Tempted for that one. What do you wish to speak about? Before I begin the ritual, I wish to look once again to the eyes of the woman whose fame is so great it managed to penetrate the impregnable walls of Eurac V long before we ever met. It truly is you, the person the whole Expanse and Calixi sector are talking about, and now a rogue trader as well. Okay. After a few seconds hesitation, she lets out a small exhale, then raises a pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me, Anastasia. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped, but you acted honourably and did not exploit me in my wretched position. For that I am immeasurably grateful. But now she throws back her shoulders. I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. The ritual entail. I'm sure this is just all part of her ritual for getting into the frame set to jump the ship, or whatever, or to interface with the ship. I doubt that uninitiated can understand the mysteries of navigation. I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship, so that I can become one with the vessel. She lifts a lock of hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant pores. After that, I use the House of Cello ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts. And then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmares, visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread, so fine it will slip from one's grasp at any moment. Cassia unfolds her hand as though dropping something. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House of Cello never lose their course. Why do you refuse red paint? My habit to use the blood of my attendants so as to preserve my own. However, given the current circumstance, my own would serve even better. Blood of Navis Abilite is sacred, and so is more suitable for the communion ritual. I shall ensure that all necessary supplies are delivered to the Sanctum Navis. Nothing, thanks. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. Few can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is opened. Who's this? Oh, Victor's again. Lord Captain, I oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. Voxcaster in the Sanctum Novis picks up the susurration of clothes, pious chanting, and a metallic clink of implants. In the serene voice of the Lady Navigator breaks the silence, initiating communion ritual. You hear the exultant ring of metal freed from its scabbard. Then the stifled gasp of the Lady Navigator, the rhythmic drip of liquid on canvas, and the faint whisper of a brush. I see. Violet vortexes lash an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface of a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters. Armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to the other not to be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother. And the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No, of me. His frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened, the great ruler is gone. Voxmaster bid this. The Voxmaster recalls at Cassie's words and accidentally snaps off the cogitator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks and the Voxcaster falls silent. Quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. I abject apologies to cut off the broadcast to Lord Captain. I've never heard the warp speaking through the navigator before. The connection is restored now, it will not happen again. Leave her undisturbed, that's what she wanted. Soul shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the sanctum are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain, throats roar from the strain. Then sudden silence. Dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. Jesus Christ. It appears the servants are part of Lady Navigator's rite, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what is left of them. Okay, so she opened her eye. That's what you have to do to be a navigator. Oh, trader, I fear of unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two. My sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. I hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric and metallic clinking. Or clicking. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send to me if you have need of me. Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Spare a few minutes of your time, please. There are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I want to report the condition of station Eurac V. Had you opted to begin your visit to the Rycast system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of Navis nobility brought us precious time. We can either send our forces to disassemble the station and procure technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Let's see. I've adapted to. I thought there were still people there. Maybe not. Other components that may be used on the ship, as you command, Lord Captain. With your permission, I would like to remind you that we are still looking for an Engineer Prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We're also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we have not yet located Heinrich von Kellogg's, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now we know for sure he's not at Eurac V, so keep this in mind when making future plans. Thank you. As it pleases you, Lord Captain. Okay. All the scenes are over. I can end the episode here. Thank you for watching. And I think next we might go there and then here. That's Prison Planet, that one, isn't it? Let's see what this is. I think that's a trader. I go to trade and then come over here. And then that's the final bit, I think. So, do that. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.